Chelsea will decide whether to loan out Stevão when he arrives at the club. Real Madrid is interested in signing Florian Wirtz, and defender Bremer could make a move to the Premier League. These and many other news stories I will show you today. Remember, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like, comment and share the video with your friends. It will help us a lot. Liverpool is looking at the market and analysing who could be the future replacement for Virgil van Dijk. According to information from the TalkSport portal, 4 names are being analysed by the team of manager Arne Slot. The first, and most well-known name, is the Brazilian Bremer. Bremer, who has already been called up for the Brazilian national team and currently plays for Juventus, has shown consistent performances. He is a strong defender, good in the air, and fast, making him one of Liverpool's top targets. Besides Bremer, Liverpool is also analysing Marc Guehi from Crystal Palace, Goncalo Inacio from Sporting, and Loic Bad from Sevilla. Now heading to Spain, let's talk about Real Madrid. Believe it or not, despite having a fantastic squad full of stars, Carlo Ancelotti and Florentino Perez seem not to be satisfied and are eyeing another promising name for 2025, Florian Wirtz, a midfielder currently playing for Bayer Leverkusen, who has also been a regular in Germany's national team call-ups. A very talented player, the German newspaper Sport Bild reported that Real Madrid is among the candidates to sign Wirtz for next year. They plan to approach this deal similarly to the one they made for Jude Bellingham, by monitoring his season's performance and potentially advancing with a bid, even if it requires a significant financial investment. For instance, Real Madrid spent over €100 million on Bellingham, but it was a sure bet. Wirtz, at just 21 years old, is already one of the pillars of this Leverkusen team, which has been impressing Europe this season. Despite being a midfielder, it's worth noting that he already has 5 goals and 1 assist in 6 games. His contract with Leverkusen runs until 2027. To wrap up the video, let's talk about a player who is still in Brazilian football, but whose future European team has already decided what to do with him once he arrives. I'm talking about Stevão, an extremely promising 17-year-old forward who is currently shining at Palmeiras, where he is the second highest scorer in the Brazilian Championship. He has already been signed by Chelsea and will land at Stamford Bridge in 2025, just in time for the next European season after the Club World Cup. According to Give Me Sport, Chelsea has already decided what they will do with Stevão. For context, Chelsea has recently signed many Brazilian players but hasn't used them all in their main squad. Names like André Santos and Angelo were quickly loaned out or permanently transferred right after being signed and had few chances with the first team. However, Give Me Sport reports that this won't happen with Stevão. Chelsea has no intention of loaning him out. They plan to keep him for the first team under Enzo Maresca. If this really happens, it will be great for Stevão because, with his potential, having his development hindered by not getting regular playing time at a top team would be unfortunate. Imagine him spending 1 or 2 seasons on loan at a club that isn't competitive. It wouldn't give him the same opportunities that Palmeiras currently does. Staying at Chelsea, surrounded by high-level players, will allow him to develop massively. And not only Chelsea stands to gain from this but also the Brazilian national team, in my opinion. Now I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments about the news from this video. Don't forget to comment so we can exchange ideas. So that's it, everyone. This was this Friday's edition of Mercado da Bola. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. And don't forget, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share, and comment. That's it, everyone, we're together. See you tomorrow, and until the next video. Stay with God and have a great weekend.